What an incredible couple of years we have had at Arrow Leadership. With what seems to be neck-snapping changes due to lockdowns, it's been a significant year in 2021 for leaders around Australia as they actively manage the tension between a few different things. The first one, the need to be fixing their eyes on the detail around COVID compliance, yet fixing their eyes on the future of what their organisation, church or school might be. They had to be a technological savant, tensioned against the need to be an empathetic genius in managing how to care for their volunteers, for their colleagues and for their staff. They need to be aware of the bigger picture that God is casting for their church or school or organisation, but also keenly aware of the needs of their organisation in this moment. Because of all those tensions that leaders around Australia have been managing, it caused a lot of stress, a lot of demand on their resources. And at best, some were under-resourced by the end of the year and some were burnt out, fatigued. In response to that, Arrow chose to do something that we called organisational Selah. You read it in the Psalms, Selah, rest. It was a time where leaders could calibrate and reorient themselves around the things that really matter. For the team at Arrow, we chose to have 6 weeks during the middle of the year, which allowed our team to recalibrate around the things that were most important. A consequence of that is that we had organisations approach us and ask them how they could implement organisational Selah in their context so that their leaders might flourish in the context in which they're leading. 2021 was an amazing year. We introduced 2 new staff to the Arrow team. Kylie Butler from Melbourne joined us as the Executive Leaders Program Director, and Rachel Buttigieg from Sydney joined us as a Finance Manager. Excitingly, also in 2021, we started conversations with the board and team at Christian Coaching Institute with a view to us merging. And by the beginning of this year, 1 January 2022, Arrow Coaching started its commitment alongside all of the expressions of Arrow to help leaders be led more by Jesus, to lead more like Jesus, to lead more to Jesus. Throughout 2021, it has been an incredible blessing to walk alongside over 100 Arrow leaders, to work with hundreds of Arrow community members, leadership partners, state leaders and volunteers. It has been amazing to see what God has done in and through them as we engage, stretch and release leaders to lead in a flourishing way in their context. I hope you enjoy experiencing some of what Arrow has got up to this last year as you read our report or you watch the videos. I hope you'll have a sense of the impact that's being made across Australia as we continue the work that was initiated by Leighton Ford over 30 years ago to see leaders flourish in their assignment as they are led more by Jesus, lead more like Jesus, and lead more to Jesus.